Okay.
You tend to get, I think you have.
Fidgety.
Yeah, you have a fidgeting issue.
You have issues.
No, you have an issue with fidgeting.
All right.
Extremely.
Welcome back to HighT3Z.
Oh, should we start with the candy first? Oh, I got strawberry.
Strawberry?
Oh,
I
know pink is strawberry.
What else did you get? I got lemon.
Checked. That's a bad idea. Cherry.
Ew.
You don't like cherry?
Nah.
Like just cherry flavoring?
Yeah.
Like candies?
Grape too.
Oh, you don't like grape either? Okay, I see.
Watermelon, I like.
So you there's the 1%.
I like watermelon.
Watermelon?
Yeah.
Wait, what candies? Oh, wait. Jolly Ranchers has watermelon.
Yeah.
What other candies has watermelon?
Skittles.
See, now you ripping all of that will get big. Skittles don't have watermelon.
I'm pretty sure there's like tropical flavors that has watermelon.
No, let's only talk about like the generic because like yeah, Skittles has like the berries and stuff like like out of those there's no watermelon. You know they changed the green back to lime.
Oh shoot! What was it before?
Green apple.
You should start this.
But yeah, let's finish this first. Have you not had the green apple before?
I don't even know.
Also, you haven't had Skittles in time when it was green apple.
I don't know.
Oh, you're missing out. You missed out. You're not missing out.
How long ago was this?
I think they changed it back to lime, like at least within the last year.
Yeah, no.
So you haven't had Skittles before for like the past like 5 years, I would say.
I think I have. I just don't remember.
It used to be green apple.
Yeah.
It was lime at first, I'm assuming.
And
then they changed it to green apple, and then they changed it back to lime. So I know there was like a really big group of people that wanted the lime back, but it's like you already have lemon. You know, there's not really other yellow fruits that are like. Please don't ever make a banana.
If banana's good though.
No, fuck banana flavor.
It is.
Fuck. So Laffy Taffy banana.
I love it. I am.
You love that.
Good.
So if Starburst made a banana flavor, you'd love that shit.
Yeah.
You'd prefer that over lemon.
Yeah.
You would prefer okay. Super interesting. All right. Welcome back to episode 9 of HighT3Z. We're joined back with Jeffrey and myself, Roy.
Hello.
And we're missing someone again. But, you know.
Things happen.
We'll touch on that a little bit later.
Things happen.
First thing I want to talk about today. I don't know if you've seen it on like maybe your TikTok. Have you seen the whole like CashApp thing going on right now? Or happened? It's like I think it's happened like a day or two ago. Maybe a little bit more. For you guys, this probably happened last week. But essentially what happened was, do you remember what happened with DoorDash? Like a year or two ago? No? Oh shit. Okay. So let me start with DoorDash. Okay. Because you need to know about DoorDash in order for the CashApp incident to be even crazier.
Okay.
A year or two ago, actually maybe even more than that, maybe like 2-3 years ago, on DoorDash, there was a glitch where you were able to make purchases without ever being charged. But quotation on ever. So what ended up happening was people were going on DoorDash and like they were hitting up liquor stores on DoorDash because you could essentially get most anything delivered, you know, food wise. So people were buying like as much, like they're maxing out on all the liquor that they would like, and their bills were going up to like $700, $1,000 plus, depending on the price of the food. And people kept doing that because they thought that it was free. But what ended up happening was this incident lasted, I think, on the app for maybe like a few hours. Everyone thought that in that time that they were just never going to get charged for some reason. But then like your account has your bank account linked into it.
Yeah.
And so what ended up happening was when the system, I guess, like rebooted itself, DoorDash's system, everyone ended up getting like back charged.
Oh,
so like,
shoot.
Yeah. So people who were charging like thousands of dollars, they ended up getting charged on their bank account. Their accounts were just all in the negative. So let it be known that this happened. like 2-3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And let it also be known, 2-3 years ago was COVID time, so everybody was on TikTok. So everyone should have heard about this. Of course, there's outliers, but most people have heard about it. I'm pretty sure if you are up to date on like social media, I guess on TikTok especially. But what ended up happening with CashApp recently was that the same thing happened, exactly the same thing. There was a glitch where you were able to like charge your card through like Apple Pay or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You would get the funds into your account, but you wouldn't be charged.
Okay.
From your bank account.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So you were able to like deposit, but never be charged for those deposits from your bank account. People are going crazy. This is CashApp. It's not DoorDash where it's limited to food. So people are going on Amazon. People are going on fucking, DoorDash as well. And I remember like last night when I found out about all this, I was just scrolling through I looked up CashApp glitch. I was just scrolling through everything. People were in like negative, like a lot of people were in like negative couple hundred. But there were some outliers, man. There was this one person that I saw, negative 8,000.
Oh my gosh.
This one more dude, 32,000. Okay. And now this one, I'm not sure if this is legit. I really don't know. It could be Photoshopped. 1.9 billion.
Billion.
This guy was going band for band with Bill Gates or something. 1.9 billion with a B, billion. I thought it was million, which is already absurd.
Mm-hmm.
But then I checked, it was 900 million. So then that one must have been billion, bro.
Oh.
Now again, I don't know how real that number is, but like for all the other people in like the thousands, like for sure. And then like it's mind blowing because they didn't learn from DoorDash. Like I think it's a pretty staple thing to know in this world that nothing is free. Like nothing is free. Nothing in this world will ever be free except for like the things you get from family. But here's the thing. What you get from your family was also not free. For them to acquire it, they had to pay the price.
Yeah.
It just blows my mind that people were they try to finesse the system, but the system never fails. Blows my mind. So then it's like, even I think, actually, I don't know. I'm going to segue from that. It just blows my mind. People just simply blow my mind. I'm sorry if I just seem a little bit distracted. I'm like trying to think about things to talk about, except my entire plan for today got thrown away when I found the news this morning when I checked my phone.
Yeah.
Got a message from our not so lovely co-host, Eugene.
I love him.
Oh, no. I mean, as a bro, like I respect his choice to do what he said he was going to do. But fuck it. Let's talk about it now. Do you believe what he said? He told us that he needs
no, we shouldn't put this on the podcast. We're gonna talk about this very privately. We're not gonna share this on the internet. Wait, hang on. This is also not planned. We're gonna talk about this privately. This is just a bro matter moment. This is not for the public to hear. Well, I'm gonna put it that way. But anyway, wait. Okay, so going back to what you said about the cash out thing, did you hear about the guy who? It was one of the major banks. It was either Fargo, Chase, or BOA.
Bank of America?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bank accidentally deposited like millions of dollars into this guy's bank account. Mm-hmm. And he was debating. Like, it was all over the news.
I think I've heard similar incidents.
Yeah, and it was all over the news because when he went to go check in his ATM, right? His card, like, it appeared with like an absurd balance that he's never had before.
Like numbers he's never even seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he's like, he said in the interview, he's like, I don't know what to do about this. I don't know if we should.
Oh, like turn it in or not?
No, if I should. But he ended up telling, thinking that, when you do something good like that for a major company, you expect them to give something in return. Right?
Okay.
In a way, for being a good Samaritan, things like that.
I think saying expect is kind of selfish, but maybe you could expect.
Okay.
I don't think you should expect.
Okay,
you could expect.
Okay,
maybe.
But you know what I mean.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
He ended up returning
compensating for your.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He ended up returning all the money, got nothing back.
Oh, wait, so like like millions of dollars?
It's like it's
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing for it? for his good deed?
No.
Okay, I mean, it makes sense.
Because it was like, it was like a big mistake on their end,
Right.
He could have spent all that if he wanted to.
Do you think so? You don't think
They would have been like, what is this?
No, I feel like the thing is that he should never like anyone, no matter what. If you suddenly see money like that, I don't think you should ever spend it.
Yeah.
I don't think you should ever spend it because I feel like there's always gonna be a way where the system, especially if it's millions of dollars,
Yeah.
whoever's expecting that money isn't gonna just stay quiet,
Yeah.
If they expect millions of dollars to be in their account and they don't see it, they're gonna go back and they're gonna go to the bank.
Right.
And then, what are you gonna do if you spend it all and they fucking withdraw that shit? You're gonna be it's the whole CashApp shit.
That's crazy,
dude. If that $1.9 billion is real, like in debt, dude, that guy has created generational debt.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Like, you have to pay that off. There's nothing you can do about that.
Could you file for bankruptcy with that? But you never recover from that.
Yeah, of course.
Like, that's the only route he has to take.
Yeah,
I guess, because like homie's monthly payment is probably in the hundreds of thousands, if not the millions.
Oh yeah, dude. 1.9 billion? That's
Right.
crazy.
So then, okay, so then what do you think would happen if you file for bankruptcy for a $1.9 billion? Like, what do you even call that? Just debt?
No, that's just you're screwed. You're so screwed.
He'll never be able to get anything ever again. Like the credit,
Yeah,
done.
you can't do anything.
That's just a zero credit right there.
Yeah, you have to work to literally pay all that off. That's all you got to do.
Wait, what happens when you file for bankruptcy? I thought you no longer have to pay. It's just like that mark is on your credit score, like your credit history.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to pay it off. It's just he'll never get a good job. He'll never get housing.
Yeah.
He'll never get a car. Anything that has to do with credit, he'll never be able to do.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, he's got to pay it off. That's all he's got to do now.
Have you ever? Wait, you don't have a credit card?
I do.
You got one recently, or I guess since the last time we talked about it.
Yeah, I've had it for like a year and a half, I think.
Are you financially smart with it?
Yeah. I rarely use my credit card.
But here's the thing: you're gonna want to use it.
Oh, of course, to build that credit. But I don't.
But like, you're not passing.
No, I'm not even.
Not even halfway.
No, not even. I think I'm like. I only spend like 20% of it.
Oh, okay, that's really good. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Ideally, you want to be 15, but yeah, up to 30 is okay.
You need to be 15.
Are you comfortable with talking about that real quick?
Yeah.
What's your budget? Or budget? What's your spending power?
Spending power.
Yeah, what's your limit? Is what I'm asking. Sorry.
My credit card?
Yeah.
Um.
Because I'm interested because you're 24.
Yeah.
And you got it at 23.
Yeah.
No history prior to that. Wait, what established?
Chase.
What bank? Oh, Chase. And you're checking. You bank with Chase.
Yeah.
How long have you been banking with Chase?
Shoot. Ever since.
Like in terms of just years, like how many years? If you could just spit out a number,
maybe like 5, 6.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because for my experience, I first applied for a credit card when I fresh turned 18, or maybe not fresh, but like maybe at 18, 19, somewhere around there, right? Just because I don't know, I thought it'd be fun, and in a country like America where credit is everything, unless you're uber rich and you can pay for everything in cash, you need credit.
Yeah.
The sooner you build it, the sooner y'all start, the better. And now, hey, 28 to 34, if any of y'all are parents, you can start building your kids' credit at the age of 13. So
please do it.
Keep that known. Don't fuck it up for them though.
Imagine
you're gonna make a card for their kid and use it personally and just fuck it up. Oh man, that's fucked up. Don't do that shit. But the first, I think it was Discovery. Sorry, Discover.
Discovery Chat.
No, Discover. Sorry, I got rejected.
Okay,
I got denied right away just because I had no history whatsoever. Second one was with Chase, right? But I initially banked with Bank of America because I had a joint account with my mom, and I never saw a reason to make a separate account. So I just stuck with that until I was that age. So when I got rejected by Chase, that's for my second time, and it was for the Slate card. I think at that time I just wanted a card. Slate's not really. There's no point. I think because if you get approved for Slate, you're gonna get approved for the Freedom Unlimited.
Yeah.
So get the Freedom Unlimited. There's no point in getting Slate. Got rejected there, and that day I got rejected, I opened the Chase account.
Okay.
Because I wanted the Freedom Unlimited, right? And I was like, okay, if I can't build credit by getting a card because no one trusts me yet, let me just bank with somebody. And although I was quote unquote banking with Bank of America, I didn't like any other cards just because I was definitely looking into benefits, right? Because you don't want to get a card without knowing what it's for.
Yeah.
Because every card has its like, benefits and, downfalls. And downfalls just in comparison to other cards. So I kept my card for about 2 years. And then I was able to get 2 years without checking. And then I was able to get my unlimited.
Okay.
So yeah, 5 years for sure. I think what happens with those banks is that when you've been banking with them for a while, like, and they kind of know how you spend money and how much you bring in. Like they're more comfortable about it. So your first ever credit card. So what's your limit looking like?
Right now it's 5,500.
Okay.
The last time I checked.
If you don't mind, when you put in your annual income, what did you put?
I don't remember.
You don't remember. But it was like to your old jobs, like amount income, right? So would you say you're making more now with your
100%
new part-time?
100%.
You could update that. If you go in your app and you update that, they could raise it up. And
really?
The only benefit to raising it up is that your usage will go down. You know, like if you use the same amount, but your limit goes up, obviously you can maintain that 15% and start building that shit up like crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely if you're able to update it and you definitely know that it's higher than what you put, update it as soon as possible.
I think if I remember correctly, I put it at 10K was my
annual?
Yeah.
Damn, I wonder if it's just age. If you open one up older, like for me with my unlimited.
No, here's the thing. I got rejected twice from Chase before I got my unlimited card.
Oh, really?
Wait, so what happened was my parents always told me just if you can just use cash.
Right.
And so that's the mindset that I've always had ever since I got my first job. So I just been using cash. Even though I had a debit card, I didn't really use it much because I also used to using
when
cash
they mean
all the
cash,
time.
they mean like hard paper cash.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so what Chase thought was, okay, this guy is applying for a credit card, but his history on his debit card is like, it's all wonky. Like how are you going to be able to afford all this? So that's what they were thinking.
Right.
And also I didn't have a previous credit history as well. So that didn't help. So, and that's why I think a couple months after I got rejected the first time, I applied again. I got rejected again.
Okay.
Not enough history on my records to be suitable for me to apply for a credit card.
Within the time frame of your last time. Okay.
And so that's when I applied again after a couple months later, and they're like, okay, now we can get you.
This guy keeps asking, just give it to him.
No,
just get him the fuck out of here.
It's just
just get him the fuck out of here.
Because I really wanted a credit card, right? Because I knew I had to build my
fine.
credit. So, and because I'm banking with Chase already, and because I know Chase is a really good bank to bank with.
Yeah.
Shut up. It is.
I mean, it depends on how you see it. It depends on how you view
so
it.
Low test, bro.
I'm gonna say this, and I also bank with Chase. I have a checkings there, and I have 2 credit cards. The unlimited card is really good. The unlimited is very good. I mean, hell, even Kevin Hart likes it.
It's good.
But here's the thing: I have heard from many different people that going to a credit union, like a really small one, is a lot better.
Really,
in the sense of maybe your benefits won't be as good as like a big company like Chase. But when you go to a small credit union, what ends up happening is that the relationship between you and the company becomes really, really good.
Okay.
Why is that? Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, all these guys have a massive, massive user base, right? Client base, customer base. I don't know what the fuck to call us. But they have millions of people. Tens of maybe even hundreds of million people using their bank. So it's like if one person has a bad experience and decides, hey, if you guys don't tidy up, I'm gonna go bank somewhere else.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yeah.
You know, what is one person compared to millions gonna do, right?
Yeah.
When you go to a credit union where there's maybe like only 100 people, 100
Uh-huh.
customers, and one person wants to leave, you're gonna want to hold on to that guy,
For sure.
So like that relationship gets better.
I got you.
I don't know from experience. I personally don't have any relations with a small credit union, but this is what I heard from a number of people, and also my ex's mom. She uses like a really small credit union. I think I might be making this up from my head. I have no idea, but for some reason, my memory tells me that she does. And from what my ex tells me is that like she loves that credit union just from the
Fair enough.
just from them trying to keep up with you
It makes
and
sense.
always hold on to you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys one thing. Chase Sapphire. Maybe Chase Sapphire, actually. Maybe Chase Sapphire. But the American Express Platinum card does not mean status or wealth at all. Because realistically, it is not that difficult to acquire that card. And I say that from experience. It is actually so easy to get that card.
When did you get yours?
I got mine in 21.
At 21?
2021.
Oh, 2021.
So I think I was 20 at that age.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's like, I remember when I was working at okay, wait, time out. I want to take a really left turn. Do you care if if we talk about where we live? Not specifics, but like the area.
Like
Like
the
if we
region?
mention Dallas, if we mention
No, I don't care.
like city,
No, I don't care.
restaurant, like that, like location. As long as we don't talk about where we specifically live,
No, I don't care.
you don't care, right?
Yeah. Dude, show up to my door. I
Eugene
don't
is
care.
up my fucking ass about it. He's like, we don't want to mention that. We don't want to mention that. But I personally don't give a fuck.
No, either.
What are they gonna do? They're not gonna find us.
Please come find me. I dare you.
I
I mean, if anything, I want you to find me.
But so when I used to work at Abe,
Okay.
so that place isn't necessarily expensive, but Abe. You see a lot of families show up there. It's a very family style restaurant.
Yeah.
So a lot of parents pay with their, cards. And when you see like grown ass adults and you see cards like the Platinum card or I mentioned like Chase Sapphire, it's like, oh, they did well for themselves,
Yeah.
in terms of credit. They did well for themselves in terms of credit.
Yeah.
And then you out of nowhere see like the really young people,
Yeah.
like people similar to our age.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they have it.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck did these bitches do?
Yeah.
And then I don't know about you, but I'd read their name and I'd be like, do they really look like I don't know, a Janice?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's their mom's card. Maybe that's their dad's card. Because like, I've definitely used my mom's card.
Mhm.
I've definitely seen my friends use their parents' cards. So it's like, maybe.
Yeah.
Right? But then when I turned 20 and I got that card, man, bullshit. It's not that hard to get. Get like a 700 credit score. You can definitely apply for it and just bullshit your income. Just don't be stupid with your purchases. Don't be fucking stupid.
Be smart,
It's a
please.
charge card.
Yeah, yeah.
So whatever you charge at the end of the month, you're paying for it.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a credit card. So just be fucking smart about it, man.
Just don't go spending your money like that, please.
Yeah, just because you think you have a platinum card doesn't mean you should always use it. Also, if you're not a traveling person in terms of like business or
Yeah,
anything,
yeah,
don't get it.
Yeah, it's
Like,
really
why do I have it? I don't travel. I got it just for fun. I applied just for fun and I got approved. And so when I got approved, I said, fuck it, let's just keep it for the year. Since I pay for the year, let's just see how it goes. But I mean, dude, it pays for my Walmart Plus and
Walmart Plus.
Walmart Plus.
What is that?
It's Walmart's premium subscription for their app. It just allows for like free shipping.
Oh, okay.
And for me, okay, it's gonna be funny. You get 10 cents off on gas at Walmart gas stations at Murphy USA, and I think Chevron.
Walmart's gas stations.
Oh yeah, dude.
Since when?
They Walmart.
Wait, what? Since when? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You're
Dude,
right.
I will take you to one. Dude,
Oh,
there's a
wait.
Louisville gas Walmart right there that has one. Yeah,
You are
the one
right.
in the colony right here doesn't.
Yeah,
But Walmart's do have gas stations. Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And dude, they have on their app. It says 14,000 gas stations that you could use it at 10 cents off. So for a while, when everyone pays $3.10, I'm paying flat $3. You know,
Not bad.
it's not bad at all. And so that's $120, right? It pays for my Disney Hulu ESPN bundle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's $20 a month. So that's $240. So $360 right now, right? I don't travel, but if and when I have the opportunity, I believe I have like either $100 or $200 to spend at the airport.
Okay.
Whether on flight or I think in the airport, but it might not be in the airport. It might be on flight. So if I want to pay for like extra legroom, or if I want to pay for bagging, or like food, snacks, I could use that. I can chip it to that 200. Obviously, it doesn't mean you have to use it all at once.
Right.
You know, it's not in one flight. I think also I haven't tested it yet. So that's another 200 right there. That kind of varies whether you travel or not. But if you're gonna get the card, you're gonna use it. So it's stacked on the top. So that's $560 now. I don't think there's one in. I'm sure there's one in Dallas, maybe somewhere like in like Legacy or Plano. Equinox gyms.
Okay.
I think it's like they give you like a few $100s to. Not a few, sorry, a couple $100 for, I believe, their membership, or maybe like for their shop apparel, maybe like that. So that's another a couple $100. So the card itself is $695
a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you like take advantage of all that stuff, so for me personally, we were at 120 and 240, also 360. But it also gives you $15 a month to spend on Uber or DoorDash.
Oh, wow.
So you could flip that over for Uber Eats and go pick up the food.
Yeah.
So every month I can spend $15.
Okay.
What is that math? 300? Yeah, so that stack that on top. So my card, in a sense, kind of pays for itself.
Yeah.
You know? That's the only reason why I hold on to it.
So it's got a lot of good benefits. You can save a lot of money.
Yeah. Well,
if you use its perks to its full advantage.
If you use the perks, in a sense, it just pays for itself. I like to say that it pays for itself.
Yeah.
Just because, like, yeah, you're paying $695 out of your account, your pocket, but the card helps you kind of compensate for that, right? Like, sure, if I didn't have the card, would I be paying for Walmart Plus? Probably not. Just because I don't need gas. So I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
But, you know, if I had a gas card, 100%, I guess. Maybe, like, does that stack up $12? Can you save $12 by, you know, saving 10 cents per gallon? Do you think that adds up? Because you'd have to buy 10 gallons to save $1. So in order to save $12, you gotta buy, what is that, 120 gallons? Are you spending, like, you have to actively drive more to use 120 gallons in a month? Because I don't think people drive that much a month.
Yeah, how much is 120?
So your average tank is like 12 gallons.
Yeah.
So you have to go 10 times a month.
It's basically you're traveling.
Yeah, you're like forced to travel just to make it up.
That card is for traveling only.
Yeah. And then now you're spending extra on gas to save up $12.
Yeah.
So realistically, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Unless you don't go grocery shopping every day. Like, or you're not going to be shipping shit every day.
Or unless you're a chef.
For your home? What do you do? Are you like just shopping every day? You're not like prepping ahead of time and
well, I mean,
okay, wait.
If you're a home cook still, like
I think that would
family.
bring a question. Like if you personally were able to get your groceries shipped for free at any notice convenience, I guess technically like you just gotta order a couple of hours ahead of time because or maybe no, that's pickup. Sorry,
I would take advantage of that. To be honest,
would you? Because when you go grocery shopping in person, people tend to like wait and prep for a week's in advance of grocery, you know, so that they only have to go once a week, you know, or maybe however many times you go. If you had free shipping, would you just ship whatever you want that day? Like whatever you want to eat that day, every single day?
Would I do that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You would?
If it's free shipping. Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Because, like, I guess the amount that you're spending is going to be the same.
Wait, but it's every single day, though?
Yeah, you'd have to like it would be a chore,
Oh my
and a
gosh.
task to go in and do it every single day. By the way, I'm so sorry if I sound really nasally. I am
He's sick. He has COVID.
no. Fall season is starting, and I have fall allergies, and right now both my noses are clogged. Like
That's disgusting.
I cannot breathe. So if I go on a long spiel, I have to take a second to. I gotta breathe.
You're gonna pass out from just
I'm
talking.
gonna pass out just. Dead. I cannot breathe right now through my nose at all.
You're gonna get me sick, dude.
No, it's really bad allergies. And I took a Claritin like this morning, but you can't. Dude, you know I took like 3 or 4 Claritins at once.
That's not good for you.
I was so fed up with my allergies.
That's
I said,
really-
"Fuck it."
That's gonna make it worse.
One, really?
It probably would. Yeah, you're just like overdosing. You're not supposed to do
I
that.
took one, and then like an hour later, I got pissed, so I took 2 more, and then like 2 hours later, I got pissed again, so I took another one
Why?
because it wasn't working.
It doesn't work in a couple hours.
Oh, that's bullshit.
You gotta give it time for it to like go through your whole body system. Take its effect, take its course.
When
Idiot.
when I used to take edibles, that would be my issue.
Oh my.
I would
Gosh.
eat it, and like 10 minutes later, I'd be like, "What the fuck is going on here?" So I'd start smoking, and then like an hour or 2 later, it just hit. Well, I don't know if it hit because of the edibles or because I smoked for an hour to try to get high.
It's probably 'cause oh my god.
No, I mean, again, I've only had one good edible experience. You know, like the peach rings?
Uh-huh.
Peach rings. Yeah, I ate all 6 in the package. I chowed down on some canes and then relaxed on my bed. And then, like, I remember I had to get up to use the restroom and
Oh my
the world was spinning and I couldn't get up.
You're a dog.
No, but
crazy.
that's the thing. Isn't a whole package like the recommended serving size? Like, why else wouldn't they put 6, you know?
Yeah,
Like, they
yeah.
would put 6 for you to eat all 6 at once.
Okay, well, how many milligrams were in each thing?
I think it's like 350.
In each?
Each package, like each packaging, yeah. I think that's like the staple. Each piece is
So you're
like
having-
85, I think. Or no, maybe less.
What, 85 milligrams?
Each piece,
Oh, that's not bad.
like 75 to 85.
Oh, that's not
So
bad.
then you have 6, so it's like around 3.
Oh, I thought you said it was 350 milligrams for like one thing.
No.
Okay,
Like in
okay.
total,
I was
like all 6 combined is like
2,000
350.
milligrams.
No. It's no. That would be absurd.
2,000 milligrams?
That's so yeah. You're taking like a gram and a half.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know. Like it depends on how much it hits you, right?
I mean, because I've seen people take so
Steve will do it. We'll fucking do it.
there's people who will legit what was it? I know a friend who he had these edibles once, and I didn't take it because at that point I stopped smoking. Each edible was 1,000 milligrams each.
Jesus.
It's like these little blue little gummy jelly things. I'm like, oh my god.
You know, talk about
He starts
gummies.
taking 3 and 4. I'm like,
Oh my god. A gram of pop.
I'm like,
Jesus.
oh my gosh, you're crazy.
Have you ever worked out?
Stoned?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, because I mean at that point, no.
I heard from Steve will do it. He said that it's like a really nice experience.
I heard that too. I heard that you get a really nice exercise, but I don't think I'll be able to focus. Me, I probably, if anything, I'll be throwing the weights
Yeah,
around.
hearing about how you are, you wouldn't be able to focus. You'd want to get out and do something. You'd
Yeah,
wanna
exactly.
leave.
I would have just been no. Or I would have just been screaming in the gym. Messing
you
around
don't-
in
you
the
don't want to
gym.
do that. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I would have gotten beat up or something.
You know what's funny? Speaking about gummies, did you go to Killian?
Yeah.
You did. So I don't know when you went if they were doing this thing, but when me and Eugene, when we were in 8th grade, they maybe they might have introduced this a year before, but from what I remember, they introduced this mentorship idea program type shit.
Mentorship.
Right? Yeah. So they would take us out of 8th grade. What math do you take in 8th grade? Algebra, right?
Algebra,
Pre-algebra,
pre-cal.
pre-algebra
Pre-cal.
in 8th grade?
Yeah.
No, dude, pre-cal is in 10th grade.
Really?
No, wait, pre-cal is in junior year.
No, people take calculus in junior year.
No, we took calc in our senior year.
It's like AP Calc. You can take that.
Yeah,
in junior year.
we took that our senior year because we had to take pre-cal our junior year. And then before that, we took algebra 2. And then before that, we took geometry. So before that, we took pre-algebra or algebra 1 in 8th grade. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I remember because I remember because math was I had very significant things every single math year. So I remember what we really 8th grade year, I remember my algebra because of all the Asian people in my class. 9th grade year, I remember geometry because of this fucking hilarious incident. I'll talk about that after this. 10th grade year, I remember it was algebra 2 because I had 2 of my idiotic friends. Pre-cal, I remember because I had another friend who had another incident with another guy in that class. I won't talk into it because it's not my deal. But just I had 2 friends who were exes in that class.
Oh,
so I remember pre-cal for that, and then I remember calc specifically 12th grade year because I flunked the shit out of it, and I will definitely remember what class I flunked.
I hate math.
I'm not an idiot. I also hate math. I wanted to drop it. I wanted to drop calc because I realized this isn't for me. But my counselor told me that this is bullshit. My counselor told me there was not a single class she could put me into. Not a single class. There was not a damn open class. Art! Anything! Not one single class that was open. So she told me, just go and sit in class. You don't have to pass. You don't need that class. So I ended with a 33.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't care. So
really, you could just flunk it and they wouldn't care.
Because I still had the credit, so I could still graduate. It was my senior year. Now, did that fuck up my
GPA
and my rank? Fuck yeah.
But do you care though?
Not at all.
Me too. Okay. What was your rank?
But when I was quote unquote trying, when I was like actively caring about passing, I think I was at like somewhere in the 300s.
Out of
my class was like 900.
Okay, that's the same as me.
And then what I ended what do you think I ended with?
With the GPA?
No, rank.
Oh,
nice. Out of 800, I think it was 800.
We'll say 700.
Oh no, it wasn't that bad. Wait, no, yo, you spot on. 694.
Nice.
Out of 800 kids.
That's okay. I really didn't try in high school. I just graduated with my freaking credits. I'm not gonna lie. Our class size was like 880 something, 870 something. I was in like the 500s or 600s.
But I mean, you still got into UTD.
Yeah, automatically.
Yeah.
You
still were able to go into a 4.
I'll explain why. How too. And my GPA, my weighted GPA, our weighted GPA goes up to 5.
Okay.
Right? What do you think my weighted?
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, because unweighted is 4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What do you think my weighted GPA was?
Wait, what'd you say your rank was again?
Like 500, 600?
Out of 8
880, 870 something.
500 out of 800 something.
Yeah.
2.9.
No, my weighted?
Oh, sorry. 3.3.
It was 3.6.
3.6. Oh, that's not bad.
So 3.6 weighted.
If it was unweighted, that would be great.
My unweighted was dog water.
2.8?
I think so.
Yeah.
It was like a 2 point.
Yeah, that would make sense. Because that's where mine was, I think. It was like okay. 2.8 or 2.9.
But it's okay. I graduated with a 4.0 last year.
That's great.
So
that's great.
College.
Yeah, honestly, high school doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All high school is a gateway to get into your college. I mean, if you care about it, obviously it's super important. Like you obviously want if you have intentions of going to a good college, then yes, focus on high school.
Study your booty off.
Yeah, fuck having fun, fuck parties. It's gonna pay off when you're older.
Yeah.
But it's like the same thing. University is also bullshit once you get a job. You know what I mean?
To a certain degree. It depends on what it is.
I mean,
where are you going? Yeah,
right. But it's like once you get a job, your career, your degree, I don't think matters anymore.
Yeah, it's about the experience. It's about the experience.
Yeah, so if you did a shit job, but you graduated from like the best tech school, you're trying to get another tech job. If you did a shitty job and you got fired, you're not getting another job.
Yeah.
But
what matters is what degree you have, though. Bachelor's, PhD, that really matters.
Of course. I don't want to dog on this kid, but I saw this one dude's TikTok video, and it was like a compilation, like kind of pity video of him getting rejected from every like job application that he sent out.
Oh, wait, did it start with like unfortunately?
Yeah, did you go to the comments? Did you go to the comments?
No, I didn't see.
Someone said Bachelor's of Art. That's why. He said it's not your resume; it's your Bachelor's of Art. Like, what are you gonna do with that shit? I'm not trying to shit on people who pursue that. I also know personally someone who pursued that, but what do you do with that though?
It can't get you far.
Like,
unless you're really talented with like arts and stuff and design.
but then at that point, it's your skill.
Yeah.
It's not your degree. So like the best job I think you could get, us not knowing anything, we're not judging you guys, but from our assumption would be like
Design.
like an art director at some like crazy museum. Or that's if you get lucky to get that position.
Or just like a designing position somewhere for a company.
Oh yeah, I guess you could do that.
Because I know a friend who does that too.
I guess you could be a what's it called? An animator.
Yeah,
maybe.
but are they making a lot of money? No.
In comparison to other degrees.
Yeah, in comparison, yeah.
Yeah. Now, if that makes you happy, go for it.
Yeah.
Right? If that's your dream, I'm sorry if we shit on your degree.
We're not trying to. It's just the reality of it.
We're not at all. It's like you said, it's the reality of it. In this day and age, if you're not making a shit ton of money, there's just not a lot of things you can do.
Yeah.
So like you just, sometimes like, okay, so wait, let me ask you this. Would you choose happiness? Like personal happiness and personal success, or would you chase after financial success and financial happiness?
I'm really personal. Like, I don't care. So I want to become a police officer, right? Police officers don't make that much money, right?
Do you know the like average salary of a police
Okay, so here where we live,
in Dallas, fuck you,
starting is $70K, and it can move up depending on your credentials.
But then again, $70K as a single isn't that bad. I don't.
Yeah,
think
but then
so.
after taxes,
that's pre-tax, right?
That's pre-tax. So yeah, after tax, it would be
So you'll
around like
take
the
home, like,
56.
Yeah. 50. Okay, wait.
Right.
Divide that shit by 12. What is that? 4, right?
4.
4. Oh yeah, so it's not a lot.
It's not a lot. It's not. However, me knowing that I'm gonna be spending the rest of my life satisfied with the thing that I really want to do, that's all that matters to me. And as long as I can come home and be safe and just be satisfied with what I did that day, I'm all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, because I know that, well, my girlfriend, if we get married, she's gonna make more than me. I know she will. I don't care about that.
It's not about that. It's about how much you guys make together.
Yeah.
It's never about how much she makes.
It's
how much
so
you
good.
make.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like at the very beginning, I was like, oh crap, like it's like that. Oh, she's gonna be making
It's
more
just
than
your
me.
pride.
Yeah.
It's just
But
your
then after some time, like
after you put it away,
well, whatever.
Yeah, dude, it should be a benefit that your wife is making so much. You know what I mean?
I'm
better than having a
happy.
deadbeat wife.
Yeah.
I could imagine. You gotta drop that bitch.
You better.
Yeah, you better, bro. If people in your life do not serve you your benefit or mutual benefit,
Especially if it's when it comes to marriage.
especially in marriage, yeah, you gotta have your priorities and your plans aligned. Yeah. It's not gonna work if one of you guys wants to, do this shit and the other wants to do another.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So yeah. Wait, what about you?
What about me?
Happiness or money?
I don't know. It's hard to say because for me personally, the way that I view it is that I know if I'm financially successful, that will give me happiness.
Okay. Makes sense.
But it's like, then am I just a greedy person? Is my happiness just rooted in capitalism?
Yeah.
Because I feel like even if I were to choose my own personal happiness, right? Like for me right now, if you ask me what would I want to do for the rest of my life if money was not involved, just for fun, what would I want to do? It's lame, but I'd say probably playing games, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, if you told me right now, hey, I'll give you this fucking stupid bullshit corporate job that'll pay you $500,000 a year. Or you can go be a streamer, but we'll see when you start to make money, you know? Low key, kind of similar to this shit right now. It's like, what would I choose? probably that corporate life, that corporate job, just
sure.
because it has that money. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
But then that's the thing. I heard a lot of people say this, and I kind of agree with this too. You can be making a lot of money, however, you will be miserable.
No, I 100% no. Me, I know myself. I cannot live that life.
Really?
Like the life that our buddy Eugene lives, like 9 to 5. You're told when to go eat. You gotta come back after you eat, and you do that every single day, Monday through Friday. And yeah, you get Saturday, Sunday off.
Yeah.
Right. But realistically, Saturday is a day to catch up for everything you missed on Monday through Friday, and then Sunday, if you're religious, it's already dedicated.
Yeah.
Right. And I guess if you're not, that's your relaxed day. But one day out of, and you know, like the route that I went, like business, like obviously, yes, I am working a lot, but then again, like I don't know. I guess I just don't want to have a boss. I just don't want to suck up to somebody. Have somebody watching over me every single second of my life when I'm working.
No, because because these days, even a lot of people at my church, like a lot of the people my age, they're like, yeah, I'm doing this career. To be honest, I'm just in it for the money. But I really don't want to be doing this for the rest of my life. And so that's when it got me thinking, I'm like, then why, you know, if it's for the money, fine. All kudos to you. You know, you made it this far. You're going to graduate soon. You're going to be making a good amount of money. Yeah, but then you tell me that you don't want to be doing this. You're not going to be happy with this in the future at the end. Yeah. It's like, why? You know?
Like, I don't know. It's just like,
I get the money aspect though. I get it.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because like here's the thing,
it'll help for sure.
I don't know if you've seen that guy on TikTok. There's this guy who is like this IT guy who retired at like 34 or something like that, and he only worked for like 10 years. That's I think the goal that they're chasing after, you know, to be able to retire. So, but here's the thing, also his form of retirement is also very very unique and special because content, right? Yeah, he quit because his TikToks were able to pay for.
Was it the guy who mentioned like all the? Oh, okay, never mind then.
Never mind. Yeah, it's some Asian guy. Yeah, he talks all about financial stuff just because that's his job now. You know, as much as he's retired from like his corporate job, like content creating is his full-time job now. But then again, like people that you might know that are in like IT, like I mean, dude.
Indeed. IT.
No, that's not even. I don't know. That's not what I. Fuck you. That's not what I meant it to be like.
IT
people. Get the fuck out of here. People in that field, like you know, like the upper echelon of them all, man. They're making like 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 a year.
Like kudos to them. Honestly, I respect it.
So like, why wouldn't you? You know, at that point. And it's also, I think, the fear of like, sure, maybe you could go do what you like and you can go do what makes you happy, but if it doesn't pay the bills, like you can't do it.
For sure.
You know? And I think it's also the mindset that like your like happiness and your passion is also tied to a job, which works out for you. You know, it's a passion in a job that also pays steady. I'm assuming like it's a steady pay, whatever your like rank and position and
I mean it increases a lot too. That's the thing. Like it doesn't start like not too bad but not too good, but then it'll increase a lot.
Do you want to be a detective, that type of field?
Homicide detective. That's where.
Oh, and that'll pay even more.
Oh yeah.
Than just like your.
Oh yeah, dude.
The oink oink piggies on the road.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then okay. Yeah. No. That's But let's try to like put into consideration the people that have passions and hobbies that don't involve a direct career. I think it's for those people. It's like, how are they going to pay for everything if their passions don't pay the bills? You know, so with that fear in mind, I think that's why a lot of people would rather have financial security than
I got
like your own happiness.
Because with that mindset, then you would really have to get stupid lucky.
You would have to be very lucky.
Very lucky.
You would have to be very lucky to find a way to make that work.
And perhaps they're just, like you said, that's not the risk that they're willing to take.
Yeah.
Which I get. Completely understandable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's... Yeah. Let's save that talk for next week. I really want to dive into that with Eugene as well because of what he told me throughout the week. It really shocked me. I want to go back to that story about geometry class.
Okay.
That I mentioned is super hilarious. I'm not gonna say any names. I'm not gonna say any names to protect the main aggressor's identity.
Aggressor, he says. He says aggressor. It's pretty serious.
Now, it's not something bad. It's nothing serious.
That's pretty bad.
But it's stupid hilarious. Now, I want to preface this all by saying I was 14, 15, peak of my immaturity. But I'm not going to hide any of the story. I'm going to tell you.
Peak of your maturity?
Immaturity.
Immaturity.
But I'm not going to hide or censor anything. I'm just going to hide the identities. So I walk in. So in our high school was split between the ninth grade center and everyone else.
Right.
At the ninth grade center, they had the block lunch schedule where you had an hour to do whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
So you could eat lunch or you could not eat lunch, but it's all up to you. It's your responsibility.
Just messing around.
Yeah, essentially most people like either eat lunch really quickly and mess around or just mess around the whole time because they had open gym.
Mm. Wait, really?
Yeah. So you could just go to the gym and just fuck around.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
In the ninth grade center?
Yeah. Did we not have that at the main campus? I thought we did.
We had block lunch, but not the gym wasn't open.
We didn't have open gym at main campus?
I don't think so.
I thought we did.
Not especially when I was.
Oh, I mean, I was always in the hallway during lunch, so I don't know.
Oh,
I've never been to the gym, but during my freshman year, they had open gym.
that's crazy. That sounds fun.
Sorry, I'm laughing because I almost hit the name. Here, just for you and I.
Ah.
That's why I'm trying to.
Oh, her. Okay.
That's it. So basically,
Get a Starburst real quick.
you're gonna get another one.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, let's take a break. I want to eat one too. So, coming back in. So basically, during that hour lunch, my friend was in the geometry class for tutorials, which made no sense because the teacher wasn't even in there. Another hilarious story that I'll hold on to. When I got into that room and I saw my friend sitting on the desk, I sat right next to her, and I was just kind of messing around because I didn't personally have anything going on during that lunch. And also the way that our scheduling worked, I didn't have geometry that semester.
Oh.
My friend did. So I simply had nothing to do. I had no reason to be in there at all, but they don't give a fuck. My friend is doing her homework, and behind where she was sitting at, there was this like long table by the entrance of the door, and that's where usually, from what she said, is where they turn in like their homework at the beginning of class.
Okay.
As they walk in. I kind of sorry, I wasn't sitting on a desk. I was sitting on a wheelchair.
You're sitting in a wheelchair for?
A wheelie chair, like a chair with wheels.
Oh, it's just a
Sorry, a wheelie chair, not a wheelchair, a wheelie chair.
Okay.
And I like roll myself to that table because I see a piece of paper there. It's a completely filled out homework sheet, and I read the name, and just for the sake of identity, it says, I'm like, oh, who's John Doe, right? My friend gets up, and we say she. I'm not going to tell you what gender. I'm just saying she for the example. She gets up, grabs the fucking piece of paper, crumbled the shit out of it, tossed it into the recycling bin, said, I don't give a fuck. With there's nobody who even started that, right? No instigator. No one did shit. It wasn't her paper. It wasn't my paper. It was nobody in that room's paper. It was John Doe's paper. She saw it, crumpled it up, and threw it away. Now, the best part of the story. John Doe comes into the classroom. John Doe walks in about 5 or 10 minutes later, looking for his paper. Now, do not cancel me. Do not hate me. I'm immature. I thought this was hilarious. I learned from my mistakes. It is no longer hilarious. John Doe is on the spectrum.
On the spectrum?
Is on the spectrum.
What do you mean by?
On the autism spectrum.
Oh, special.
He's special. one of John Doe's specialties, and I went to elementary school with this guy, so I've known him. John Doe's main specialty is anger issues.
Oh, yikes.
So try to imagine how John Doe feels when he walks into the class looking for the paper he needs to turn in that he accidentally turned in during lunch and now can't find it. Dude. Where's my paper? Where's my paper? And he walked away. Okay? And he walked away after that. And then my friend gets up, uncramples it, tries to flatten it out, leaves it back on the table, and then like a few minutes later, we hear John Doe, like his foot stomping back in. He sees his paper. He's like, "Oh, who did this? Like, who crumbled my paper?"
Are you screaming this?
Yeah. He just walked out. And again, teacher's not there, so there's no one to say anything. That's the type of friend we have. I have. We have. Like, that bitch was an asshole. Never apologized too. She never apologized. Never owned up to it. As far as we're concerned, me and my friend were the only ones that know who crumbled it.
Can I tell you a funny story that happened in my math class when I was in middle school?
What's up?
6th grade. I forgot. I don't even know what kind of math class we're taking in 6th grade.
Wait. What was the teacher name? I'll blur it out.
I don't know.
Wait, I think I know this story. I think I heard about this story. But go on.
And no, you never have.
I don't. Okay. Go
Maybe.
on. Happened in middle school at Killian?
Yeah.
I think I might have heard about this.
6th grade. I was in 6th grade.
Oh, you 6th grade.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, maybe not. Might be a different story.
Yeah. Okay. This is messed up on my end.
Oh, it's a personal thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'll tell you about another story I heard.
Okay. So every day, the teacher assigns us homework.
Okay.
You know, take this home, fill out the answers, bring it back. We're all going to check it in class together.
Right.
Turns out, I forgot to do the homework one day. Okay? I forgot to do the homework one day.
Okay.
And what the teacher does is, as soon as the bell rings for that next class, we all sit down. We all have to take off our homework. She comes around every single table to check if we have our homework or not. So it's like a public embarrassment kind of thing.
Low key.
If you don't have it,
around and checks
if you don't have it, she's like, "What's your homework?" She does that. The kid that was sitting in front of me.
Oh no. What'd you do?
He was. I'm not gonna say he was completely special.
Okay.
But there's definitely
signs.
No, it was like you know how you can tell if a person is like he's not 100% normal. Something is off, but it's not like it's not sure. Bad. You know, there's nothing like bad or anything. He dropped his pencil.
No, what'd you do?
Our table was right against the back wall. So it's just like basically our table, isolated from the entire class.
Okay.
Thankfully, my other two classmates, they were just distracted, facing front. I was here, and this guy was right next to me here. He dropped his pencil. He went to go pick up his pencil. You know what I did at that moment? I took his homework. I erased his name.
Oh no, Jeffrey.
I wrote my name down.
Oh no, Jeffrey.
I erased like some of the answers on the first page and write it in my own handwriting to make it seem like it was like my handwriting.
Jesus. You wait, this was spontaneous too.
I had to think about something.
Under pressure.
Yeah. Teacher's over there.
Uh-huh.
Our table's next.
Uh-huh.
Comes around. Sees my paper. She goes to him.
Oh no.
Where's your homework? He's like, I just had it in front of me. I just had it. He's rummaging through his backpack, his binder. Can't find it. He storms out the car.
Wait, he never said like someone might have taken it?
No.
Wow.
And she looks at her table. She's like, where is it, guys? I'm like, this is my homework. I'm like, it's in my name, doesn't it? I don't know.
Damn.
He starts crying.
You're a bully.
Crying.
Wait, how'd you introduce the story? Did you say a funny story or a fucked up story? This is a fucked up story.
A story. I also have a story to tell.
Oh my god. So you ruined that guy's day.
Yeah, I made him cry by stealing his homework and making it like mine.
That's just fucked up. That's just straight up fucked up.
Is panic? Okay, listen, I was in 6th grade and I felt super bad. Because like at that point, like dude, my adrenaline was rushing. I was like, what if I get caught? What if I get caught? What if I get caught? What if he comes up at that exact moment that I'm taking his paper? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Never got caught. I never said sorry. I never owned up to it. I feel terrible.
You never owned up to it? Do you want to take this moment to apologize?
I still remember his name.
You still remember his name?
Sebastian. I'm so sorry, but that thing was me. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I felt like when I went home that day, that's all I could think about. The next day too, I saw him next to me and he looks miserable. I'm like, oh, dude, I really effed up.
It's okay.
I was like, oh, I feel
at least
so
you
bad.
just stole his homework. I remember I was in kindergarten. I stole this kid's toy car.
That's not bad.
No, but when you're in kindergarten, like he brought it to school, so like it has to mean a lot. You know what I mean? Like to
it's
bring
like
it
his
to school,
toy car.
like you bring it because you got pride in that toy. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Dude, we were lining up to walk to lunch.
Yeah.
And like it's typical in elementary school that teachers line you up in front of the door and take you all at once. And in elementary schools, desks have cubbies. I see this spanking, smoking Hot Wheel sitting in the cubby.
Okay.
As I walk out, last one out,
He take it.
I took that shit. Kindergarten.
Dang.
Dog, I still have it.
Dog.
I still have it.
You're mad.
And I don't know your name. Whoever you are, I just want to thank you. I probably played with that car for days. And you know what the best part about it all is? Like a year or two later, I went to Toys R Us. I saw the exact same car in a different color, and I got it. And, you know, in a moral stance, the right thing for me to do is give the new one that I found, like the new one that's the same model, and give it to him. No, I just had two of the dopest cars.
Sebastian also got a 0 for that day. I forgot to add that. He had a 0 in the grade book because of me.
Oh, dude, I fucking hate it. Oh, wait. So wait. Fuck that story about
Sebastian.
hating. Yeah, sorry, whoever you are. Sorry, not sorry, really. To be honest, sorry, not sorry. I had
He got
so
a
much
0
fun.
for that day.
Yeah, yours is worse. At least mine didn't fuck up his grade.
Dude, how did I think of something like that? How did I pull that off? Oh my.
How do you pull that off?
That's
I would have been terrified to do
that's
something
some
like that. To
Jeez.
steal a kid's homework and take it off as
Still
yours.
visibly there.
That's super
Anyways.
fucked. My incident, the story that I heard about of the 6th grade, yeah, it doesn't make sense because that was your 6th grade. This was like for people my age in 6th grade.
Yeah.
I wasn't there at Killian. I moved my 7th grade year.
Okay.
This happened during my 6th grade year. Oh my god. Excuse me.
That's disgusting.
A teacher accidentally projected pornography.
Oh, you told me this.
Yeah. Did I?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit is wild.
Like straight up.
But it's yeah. I mean, I wasn't there, but apparently it was just straight up porn
Okay.
on the projector.
Okay.
And like the biggest question to bring is like, why the fuck are you watching porn on a school computer?
Dude, that's like our I'm not gonna say his name, but Mr. H. I'll say that Mr. H at Hebron 9th grade center. Do you know about that?
Oh yes, no, it's fine. You can say it. It's public news. Larry Eugene Harden. That motherfucker got arrested for enticing, I believe, on 2 counts, a minor. And here's the fucked up part.
Not even that. There's more to it.
Oh, I don't know about the other parts, but one more key detail is how twisted this guy is that he would go to different districts that he works in. So he worked at Louisville ISD. I believe one of the minors were in Garland ISD.
Oh my gosh.
So he because like you can't do that to someone that you're near with, I guess. I mean you shouldn't do that at all. Let's make that clear.
There's a whole family
But-
too.
Yeah. Larry Eugene Harden, you motherfucker, you got fired, and I had to have a substitute teacher for geometry, and that substitute teacher didn't give a fuck about teaching us, so I didn't learn shit. Fuck you.
And he was my teacher for 9th grade math.
And what happened with you?
It's not that what happened with me. It's what I found out happened. So you know how every teacher had their own like school laptop, right?
Child pornography?
He had child pornography on his school laptop.
On his school laptop?
Multiple. He had a folder for it.
Wait, of like students? Or no one knows?
No, it's just child pornography. Yeah.
So we don't know if it was like students of the school.
It's not
just child pornography.
Yeah.
Damn. That should be wilding, bro. That should be wilding.
And that really made sense is because, dude, I couldn't. Oh my gosh, I
wait. Pause. Is it child pornography if the person that was photographed is 18 now? It's still child pornography because it's the photograph of them at that age.
I think. How
does that work?
Probably.
Like, what if you have a high school sweetheart, y'all get married, but you have like nudes from your wife from when she was like 17? Is that still child pornography? How does that work?
If she gave you consent to have it, that's
right?
fine. And if she's like, oh no, at that age, at that time, I said
so
yes.
It's fine.
That's fine.
Okay. When I was, sorry, I don't want to get into actually.
What? When you what?
I don't want to get into that.
When you what?
No, because with my ex, we both started dating when we were 17, but I turned 18 6 months before. And so when she was sending me pictures, I was like, is it okay for me to have this?
Okay, she sent it with consent.
Okay, so it was okay for me to have it at that time. Okay, never mind. We're chill then. I was just freaking out for a second.
But this is child porn.
But yeah, this is like a 56-year-old man.
No, he's like 60.
Oh, 60 now. But he was like 50 back then.
Was he really?
Happened. Yeah, I think he was like 54, 56.
Okay.
Like, this is fucked up.
I never would have thought that he...
Oh, wait, dude. Do you know about the computer science teacher?
At Hebron?
Yeah. You know he got arrested too for this, like a similar thing?
No way.
For like relations with the student over summer, but like he like tried to like make her keep quiet or some shit. But she spoke out to the counselor. Like this was a student at the school this motherfucker was teaching at.
The computer science teacher. What was his name?
I don't know his name. I didn't take it. But the craziest part is that I'll show you after the pod. He was known throughout the school for being a super chill teacher. Because I think he was ahead of Ruckus and Rowdy. And that's like all seniors know about that shit. So if you're like the director of that, you're known as a chill teacher. Every day during lunch, during block lunch, he always had like 20 plus kids hanging around in this classroom because they were all fucking chill with him.
I think I know who you need to show
glasses.
You need to show
spiky hair.
You need to still show me
gray,
the face.
Kind of white. Yeah, kind of chubby.
Yeah.
But kind of tall as fuck.
Show me the face.
Yeah, I'll show you after. Yeah, we can look up the report about it. There'll be like Fox News about that shit. Dude, even that guy. That was like, I remember when that came out, I never took his class, but I had chilled in his classroom before.
Me too.
And I was like, that guy? Y'all, no one is safe. Y'all be careful out there.
No, because like the Mr. Harden, I swear he was the chillest dude I've ever had. The chillest professor. The most chill teacher I've ever had in my life up to that point. And he was super nice to me. He was super nice to everyone. But it makes sense because he would always, every single time a girl would always come to his desk.
Caress their back. Not even like tap. First of all, teachers should never touch students. Yeah. Never. But yeah, I think I've seen it before he got arrested. When I would go to like tutorial, he would like damn near like fucking like this shit.
Yeah,
like this shit to only female students.
Yeah,
never the guys.
And he would always sit at his desk. He'd be sitting at his desk, and so they're studying. So it's perfect. Right here, right in the like, lowest part of the back that he could, right where the belt line is. And he's like. I'm sitting at my desk.
I've seen him standing too. When he's standing and they're sitting, like he does this weird shit where he's like really hovering them and doing this.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's really creepy because again he's hovering over them.
Yeah,
he's got like his fucking like groin up in their face.
But you know what's really funny that I did in his class? Me and a friend who was in band. He was dude. I would never forget this math class because of that friend. Mr. Hart, he had a hearing problem. He had a hearing aid, and when he's at his desk,
Old as fuck.
yeah, when he's at his desk, he turned it down. He can't hear anything.
Oh.
He's just looking at something, whatever the heck it is. You know what me and my friend would do? We play the penis game, but it'd be with the word "suck." So so he would always give us like 20 minutes to do our homework at the end of the day. He can't hear anything.
He would just turn it off.
He's
Just super down.
Yeah, just super down. And so me and my friend were like, "Suck, suck." And so we had this special like tone to it. We're like, "Suck."
Oh,
That's what we would do.
He wouldn't hear it.
You know, he couldn't hear it.
Yeah,
And
that's fucked up. Y'all be messing with it. Hey, you know what? Actually, that's not fucked up. He's fucked up. Good for y'all. Good for y'all. Fuck that asshole.
Yeah.
Good for y'all. Yeah, I kind of. This is a little messed up. I kind of messed with the teacher once as well. She was like definitely on like the older side. Like me and my friend we sat on opposite ends of the classroom, and you know the whole thing about how like when you're older you can't hear certain pitches.
Yes.
So we would start from like the highest pitch, and we start going down to check when she could start hearing it.
Oh, yeah.
And at one point, dude, we were all like, when the fuck is she gonna hear this shit?
Uh-huh.
And then eventually we'd just start playing it at random times throughout the day, but she'll have no idea where it's coming from because we'd make sure it's like very faint.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So like she's looking around, but she's not she's not like, what is that? You know? But she's like looking around.
Yeah.
That's a little fucked up, but yeah, I mean, when you're young, you just mess around like that. So I remember I took this graphics design class, and I was super obsessed with Cookie Clicker, and I had that class at the end of the day. So what I would do is I would leave my computer on, just the monitor turned off, on Cookie Clicker, and I come back the next day, and someone in first period class would play along with me. So I come back and I'd have like a shit ton of clicks.
No way.
Yeah, like
That's dope.
all my cookies are spent, and I'm like, how did I spend it if like I was gone all day, all night? How do I not have more? And then I realized, but like my clicks per second was going up like crazy.
Oh.
Dude, me and whoever sat in that same spot, we were going crazy with that bitch.
Dude, high school days, bro. I swear to God.
High school
Some
days.
great stuff.
What's your most fond memory in high school?
I'll tell you what. It's like right before I went to college,
Oh really? Oh,
and
so
how
senior?
I even got into the college.
Oh yeah. How'd you get to UTD? With your 500 rank, how did you get into UTD?
I cheated the system. That's
What'd
what
you
I
do?
did. I cheated on the SAT.
Oh my god. What'd you get?
I won't disclose that, but
Or off the pot, what'd you get?
so
You cheated to get that? Wait, what would you get in your PSAT?
I don't know, like 1100.
Jump is a lot in a year. That would make sense. You know how I know that makes sense? Because I don't care. I'll disclose this. I got an 1120 on my PSAT, and I did SAT tutoring,
Oh,
but I didn't give a fuck about it.
me too.
So whenever this is funny. I would have SAT tutoring with Eugene, but it was like online.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would wait for Eugene to answer, and I would do the same thing.
Bro.
I didn't want to pay attention for shit. So I would literally never volunteer. The only thing I would volunteer for is to read the question. Because if I volunteer to read the question, I know damn well he's not going to make me solve it too. So I would just wait for him to circle the answer. I'd wait 2 to 6 seconds. It varies. And then I do the same thing.
Oh my god.
And every now and then I do something different, just in case. Because if Eugene gets everything right, I don't want to think that I'm going to get everything right as well.
Yeah.
During mock SATs, I would cheat all the time, and I would get like a consistent 1320 to 1360.
Yeah, so here's the thing.
It's hard to get a perfect score even if you cheat.
Yeah.
That's how hard that shit is.
And so here's what happened. So I suck at math. Right? My math was near perfect.
Wait, how did you cheat?
So I think I got a 720 on my math, which is freaking good.
Wait,
really good.
Fuck what you got. How did you cheat?
Okay, so here's what I did. The place, it was an academy. It was at an academy center where I took the test. I scoped out my entire class before going in because everyone had to show up, right? My entire class.
Oh
And
my
so
God.
all the students were lined up. We're just all waiting by the lockers.
Oh my God.
And I looked around. I was like, who do I think is the smartest person
Oh
here?
my God.
So here I am looking. And I see this one girl. She looks stupid, dumb, smart, bro. She's Asian. She was Chinese. I made sure that I sat really close to her. But the thing is that the way that this SAT worked was, it was every other desk that you sat in. So it's like one student here, skip like 3 seats behind and another student.
Okay.
And so there's that way that like no student like in the same row will be like, in the same row. You know what I mean? I got super dumb lucky because this wasn't even like I wanted to sit next to her. It's like I was placed next to her.
Oh, okay.
I got dumb lucky. And so what happened was I calculated each test and each answer sheet was different from everyone.
Right.
But then I calculated.
Which one you're gonna get? Which one she got?
Yeah. I premeditated this. So I'm like in my head. I was like, okay, perfect. She has my answer sheet. I have hers. The math portion comes, right? Every time the prospector, is that what it's called? The person who walks around.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't take the SATs.
Okay. Okay.
I was so set so early on to not go this route.
So the teacher or whoever it was that was walking around the classroom, making sure that
the proctor.
Make sure that yeah.
You're close.
Proctor.
SAT, no SAT. I knew the word.
Proctor.
I'm gonna go Google this and much. We're gonna be wrong.
No, you're right.
Proctor. Okay.
Proctor. Make sure nothing sus is going on.
God,
Every time that he would face that way or move that way, you know what I would do?
No, fuck you. You got up?
Mm-hmm.
So people could see that you were getting up.
Heck yeah.
No one snitched though. Damn. You got lucky with the people in the class too.
Yeah.
So people sitting behind you, most of them all knew except that girl in the proctor.
And so here's what happened. To make it look not even more sus, I just like, I've already filled in the answers. I filled it in, right? And then I finished the test, right? The math portion. The reading portion was next. The English portion. I erased all the answers of my math portion section. You can't go back. It's illegal. It's illegal to ever go back to the previous portion of the test. They make you put it in like a little slipper in the test.
Like STAR tests.
I take that shit out.
Damn.
I erased all the answers and I inputted hers. That's when I would, do that.
Damn.
I'm like, even the fill in the blanks, I'd be like,
damn, she's smart. Well, she didn't get you a perfect score, so she's not that smart.
well, that's just the math portion,
Oh, the reading you just did on your own.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn. What the fuck? You did all of that.
And so what's even more crazy is that the test, right? The previous section test, it's a different test booklet. You have to put it on the ground.
Wow. So you managed to get that on your desk.
Oh,
wow. You fucking watch.
Sorry. So I swapped so fast.
God damn.
I swapped super fast.
God did. God really did. Holy shit. God really did.
Dude.
Damn.
I was smart enough to do that.
Damn.
All I know was
smart enough to do that, but not enough to do it the right way.
Yeah. That's why I got automatically accepted to my university. Yeah.
Damn. All thanks to her.
Yeah.
So what would you have done if you what was your backup plan? Like what would you have gone if you did it? What would you have done?
Shoot, I don't even know. Go to a different school. Because I looked up the SAT recommendation scores to get into to other universities. I was smart enough to go into to go to other universities, but not the universities that I wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, thankfully, I did.
And then you ended up just going to UTD because you just got it.
Yeah, automatically accepted.
Why bother trying anywhere else? They let me in.
Why not?
Okay. So wait, did you have a dream school?
UTD. So I cheated the system to get into the dream school. High school doesn't matter. Cheat on your SAT.
Oh, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
High school doesn't matter.
I never thought I'd hear anyone go, Oh, my dream school? UTD.
That's my dream school. I don't know why. It just stood out.
You know what's really funny is that I actually don't know if my ex got into her dream school or not, but she said that she stayed in Dallas for me. And the month that she started school, I moved to Oklahoma.
Oh, no way. No way, dude. That's max.
2 years.
She would have been a junior already if she got into her dream school.
It would have been her junior year that I got back. Yeah.
That's savage.
And then I would have basically just had to wait like a year and a half for her to come back. I mean, that's if we made it work long term from Oklahoma to Dallas. I don't think we would have made it work if she went to her dream school. It was up in Minnesota. Like, the only reason why we made it work, Dallas, Oklahoma, was it's only 3 hours and I could drive.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
you savage.
She tells me she got in, but she stayed for me. And then obviously her decision to go to UTD happened way before I left for Oklahoma. But yeah, as soon as school started, I basically moved up.
That's crazy.
So yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Whoa, okay.
It's so funny. That shit got me gassed up when I realized it the other day. I've been waiting to say it on the pod. That shit had me laughing.
Oh my gosh, you're crazy. You're savage.
Nah, I mean, whatever. Her dream job requires more schooling, anyways.
Okay,
so UTD's not the end, anyways. So
for sure.
Good luck. I mean, she said she wants to go to the school in New York, so good luck. Her dream was to live in New York once in her life, anyways. So it worked out for her, anyways.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I would not be. If she told me she wanted to go to New York, I would not follow her, and I would not do long distance, anyways. So it worked out. Realistically, I don't think long distance will ever work if you're not married. Well, I mean, it's not as
long
secure.
distance is too hard.
Yeah, it's never gonna be secure unless you're married.
Yeah.
Even when you're married, there's still occasions where a couple of partners cheat. So if you're, I'd say if you're not married or it's been less than 4 years, don't do long distance. Break it up. It's not worth it. Less than 4 years, you don't even know her. You don't even know him.
All right. So on that note,
that's funny because I said you don't know, and your relationship isn't 4 years yet. Yeah, basically, bro. What I'm saying is you don't know her. Fucking drop that bitch. I'm kidding.
Okay, so on that note, so the key takeaways of this podcast today.
Key takeaways today.
Be smart with your money.
Be smart with your money.
You can't trust your teacher sometimes.
Oh, damn. Yeah, never trust your teachers. Be safe at school. Biggest thing. Be safe at school.
High school is just, don't matter. I cheated on my SAT. Look at me. Got 4.0 last semester.
Oh, wait. One quick thing as a motivational thing that we can end off on. I know for a fact. Hey, if you ever have to take a test and you didn't study, you genuinely don't know shit. When they say put C as your answer if you don't know between A, B, C, D. For my calculus final, because I took it because I had to sit in the class, how it worked was our teacher walked around past the answer sheet, the Scantron.
Uh-huh.
After he passed it all out, he then gave us the booklet. As soon as I got mine, C.
Oh my gosh.
As I got my booklet, I turned my final in. And he said, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And this is no bullshit, no exaggeration. You could ask Eugene, because he was in my class.
Uh-huh.
I said, "No, I'm good. I want to turn that in," and I got a 45. So 45% of it was C. It's that saying is not. It's not false.
It's not.
It's not false.
It's
right. That bumped up my grade to a 33. I was probably at
20 something,
upper 20s. Yeah, it worked out. And you know what's funny is the only reason why I even got all the way up there is because my friend, he wasn't a really good friend, but he just needed a partner, and I was just there, and he was okay with doing all the work.
Uh-huh.
For our project. He got us 100. I had a 5 before the 33. I got bumped up because of him.
Yeah.
And you know what's even more fucked up? I asked Eugene to be my partner. And he knew I wasn't going to do any of the work, so he said no.
No way. Try hard.
He knew I wasn't going to do any of the work, so he said no. Because I told him, I was like, hey, I really don't want to do anything. Can you body the whole thing for me? And he said no. This is how much I didn't give a fuck about in that class. I would sit on the floor after he did the whole lesson, and we'd have like 30 minutes. Like that's a long time.
Yeah.
30 minutes to do your homework. I didn't do any other homework, so I just sat on the floor with my backpack in front of me, and I was just refilling my vape juice and vaping on the floor. Yeah.
So cheat on your SAT.
Hey, Jewel, please make creme brulee mango again. Like that was my shit in calculus class. And then my other buddy, he had a Soren. He would pop in some strawberry shortcake juice. That shit smells so good. I remember after we graduated after high school, I would ask Eugene, "Hey, did you ever like out of nowhere just smell like a lot of like fruity fragrance?" He was like, "Yeah, that was us."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Key points. Pay attention in school.
You don't have to. Also college.
Unless you know how to cheat. School is worth it. I think so. And at the end of it, you can make money. So
Just do well in college.
just do well in college and get a job.
Yeah, get some good experience for yourself. It'll help you.
Go get some head. You can find us on you can find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify if you just search up HighT3Z. If you want to follow us on Instagram and TikTok, you could also just look up HighT3Z. It is high, like the sky is high up. Tez T3Z. And if you want to go find us on YouTube, you can find the video form of this. I think it's fun to watch the video. You never know. You might understand more things. You know, we try to cater towards an audio audience, but we definitely have some visual gags.
Oh, yeah.
If you do find us on YouTube, subscribe, like, share the video, comment something. Comment down for this video what you're studying if you're in school. And if you already graduated, let us know what you got, what kind of degrees you get. And, you know, we're probably...
What's your best cheating story? Try to top my SAT one.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult. Like, I've cheated, but on the SATs,
please tell me. Tell me.
That's another thing.
Tell me a better story than mine.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap up episode 9. My name is Roy.
I'm Jeffrey.
I'm Spinning. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.
I'm dizzy. Oh, I'm dizzy. Okay, wait.